Hey everyone. So I wanted to try something different out tonight. I wanted to try and do a Psychomanteum session. I think that's how it's called. It's basically this setup where you have a candle, complete darkness. Other than that, a mirror that you aim at a blank wall, or in this case I'm using the ceiling, and you just meditate and look into it. And apparently if you practice this enough, you can develop the ability to see spirits in the mirror. I always have trouble with this match setup, so I'll probably cut to when this works. Not sure how the lighting is going to be here, so I'm lighting 2 candles. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the lights off. Okay, so I've got the candles lit now. I'm using 2 candles. I'm using my wife's makeup mirror, and the setup is that I aim the mirror at the ceiling, and I'm looking just as you are at the blank ceiling, and I'm just propping it up with this cute little gray alien plushie. And I'm just going to meditate and focus on what's going on in this mirror, and we'll see if we see anything. And this will just be for fun. I set the intention that any entity that may want to present themselves do so with the collective's best and highest in mind, as well as myself, my best and highest in mind. So with that, let's get started. I'm going to just also make this a guided meditation, I guess. I'm just going with the flow of things here. And yeah, let me just reposition. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some deep breaths. In through the mouth and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the nose. And I'm just going to repeat this for a few cycles of breaths if you want to join in. So I'll also start by prefacing that I've had some experience with this recently where let me see if I reposition these candles, if they'll make a bit better light for the camera. I have been seeing in the real world movement in the corner of my eyes recently. In the last maybe like 2 weeks this has developed. And I heard about this Psychomanteum from one of Bashar's transmissions. And it sounded like fun. And it also sounded like, well, 2 things. It sounded like something that I could practice for fun. And it also sounded like something that I could use to maybe get it so that what I've been seeing is in the real world is a little bit clearer. Trying to focus on this because I will see movement out of the corner of my eyes, but it's not really like a distinct shape or anything. And sometimes when I do see something move, it doesn't really have a figure. It's like the suggestion of movement. But it'll like cross the room or be associated with my canvas oftentimes. So, okay, now back to the meditation, back to my deep breaths. trying not to set anything definitive here. I'm trying not to limit the possibilities of things that could happen, but before, when I was setting this up, I felt the presence of some kind of elemental entity. And so I wonder if they're still around and if they would like to show themselves in the mirror. Just continuing with the breath. I know I keep interrupting our meditation, but this is just for fun, no pressure, no rules, just doing it. I can see out the window. I think it's cut out of the camera, but there's a window kind of directly ahead of me, and I saw a car moving, and it startled me because I was focusing on seeing if something was going to move in the mirror. So, like I started to say earlier, I've done this practice twice before, and I've seen a similar kind of like movement or shadow, but it's been very indistinct. So I don't know if that maybe how it always is, how it starts, but I'm just coming to this with a curious mind and looking to see what happens. Not sure if you can hear my candle sizzling, but it's a very cool sound. I would really be interested in understanding from Spirit why it is that movement is often seen in this context in the corners of your eyes, or kind of like peeking around a corner. Like, what is it about corners that that's kind of the first place that you can see it, or like maybe the easiest way it can happen? Is that like by design, so it doesn't startle you and take you out of the vibration of that experience, or is that like something inherent to eyeballs? But the inherent to eyeballs argument makes sense on one hand, but it also doesn't make sense when there's video recordings of some of these things, like shadow people peering out from the corners in a building or something like that. So I will say, I feel like I want to say I'm sending my highest love possible to whatever being or entity might be on the other side, and sort of my counterpart in this practice. Sending all the love that I have. And I don't know if part of me thinks it might be startling if I suddenly saw something in the mirror, but also I wonder if it would be startling to whatever entity is on the other side too. I don't know what shape they take. I don't know what realm they exist in, but I wonder if it would be a shock to them too. And if so, I send them all my love. I want nothing but the best for you. And this is all in the fun of spirit and play. all in the fun of spirit, in the spirit of fun. That's a funny misspeak. Just taking some deep breaths here. I find my eye drawn to the upper right corner of the mirror. And so that's just where I'm letting my focus lie. I really like the vibes of lights off, candlelight. Reminds me of my childhood. I guess the power going out as well, but we used to own a cabin in the woods of Vermont, my family, and we would go there, and I don't think we ever literally used candlelight as the light there, but I know it was it could be a pretty dark place at night, and there's just something about that vibe that stuck with me. I really like it. I want to make a conscious effort to pay attention to my breath here, because I feel that could be the way that I get into whatever state of vibration might allow for a connection between me and whatever entity might be on the other side of this mirror, in whatever reality they might exist. So for the next little bit, I'm going to stop talking, stop thinking, and just focus completely on the present moment and my breath. Okay, I think we're going to call it there for this session. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I might do more of these in the future. I'll definitely do more. I might post more of these in the future. We will see. But yeah, that's all for tonight. Thanks. See ya.